Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The 7 from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The 7 is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The 7 podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
You can text us. You text JJR to the number 96893. Here's some text messages. We were talking about bats because Kyle's husband let her know there were bats. I had a bat outside my house. It says, John J. Rich, Austin is famous for bats. Starting March and April, everyone goes to Congress Bridge to watch hundreds of bats fly out.
No, it's like hundreds of thousands, and it's amazing. Have you seen the video from
scary.
that? Oh, it's nuthouse.
So, but you said Scottsdale. That happens in Scottsdale,
Yeah,
too?
I know Austin, but there's a place in Scottsdale or Mesa, I know I've seen it, that there's some bridge that thousands of them live underneath.
You guys are talking about bats. My youngest is going to school in Australia, and last night I got a picture of 50 bats all flying over the rugby field. They also have a bat that has a 5-foot wingspan.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeesh. All right, we just did second date update. And it just so happens that on TikTok, there's a dating coach, Ashton Evans. You guys ever heard of her?
No.
Ashton Evans? I don't know if it's a her or not. I'm just saying that because I already I feel like one of these, when I bring up their dating tips, that you guys are going to say, no way, Jose. Like the number one dating tip. This is for the first 4 dates, okay? The article starts off with, in today's dating world is tricky. If you're a single woman out there looking for love, you might be playing it wrong before you even get to the first date. Here are 4 essential first date rules to set yourself up for success. And in my head, I've already heard Payton and Kyle going against this rule. Rule number 1, stop talking and stalking. We get it. When you meet someone new, you're excited. But before you even go on a date, some of you already hyping this guy up to your friends, family, even your coworkers. You're scrolling through his LinkedIn, Instagram, Spotify, and even Venmo, trying to piece together a story about who he is. The problem? This builds unnecessary anticipation and anxiety. You don't even know if you like this guy yet. So resist the urge to overanalyze and let the first date speak for itself. Please discuss.
I mean,
No.
yeah. You
Right, I knew it.
Like, you don't know if you like him yet, but you also don't know if he's a serial killer and is going to lock you up in his basement.
Or has a girlfriend that he's already been
Right,
posting.
or a
Like
wife.
some things you gotta check out before. It's just due diligence.
Everything you're saying, I already heard you say in my head last night when I put this together, when I was researching this. And I was so badly when I talked to this person to say, what about that? Because I kind of agree with you. I don't think you need to hype him up to your friends, but you want to do some research.
That's true. Maybe don't get too excited by your research, but be safe.
Now, let me go over these other 3 tips, because I think this is pretty good advice. Minimal texting before the date. Texting should only be for logistical purposes, confirming the time, date, and location. That's it. No small talk, no daily check-ins, and definitely no how's your day going text. Keep communication light in the days leading up to the date. It builds anticipation and curiosity. It also ensures that you'll have fresh things to talk about in person rather than wasting all your good conversation topics over text. Thoughts, Kyle, Payton?
I think you don't want to go overly texting crazy, but then you also don't want to I don't know, I guess give the idea that you're not interested anymore.
Yeah.
Definitely don't over text.
Yeah, but also, you got to catch a vibe. What if they're a bad texter, and what if that's a red flag for you? You know?
If you're on the guy side of this and this girl is being very minimal, it would keep me intrigued.
Yeah, that's true.
Where she still wants to go out and she's being thumbs up.
We still on? Yeah. We gonna meet here?
I'd be like, whoa.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Here's the other one. Get your energy in check. Your date will pick up on nervous energy, and it's not a great look. Confidence is key, and it's something that can be cultivated, whether it's through journaling, meditation, doing yoga, or even taking some empowering selfies. Do whatever makes you feel like your best, most confident self. Remember, a man shouldn't make you nervous. You're a catch, and he should be the one wondering if he's impressing you.
I agree with that. I think confidence is so key. It makes or break everything.
For sure.
Now, this next one, I love this. The perfect exit. A steamy kiss and a goodbye. Here's the move. If you're into him, end the night with a solid, steamy kiss, then walk away. Don't linger, don't overstay, and definitely don't invite him up. This leaves a little mystery, keeps him wanting more, lets him leave thinking about you, and then repeat these steps for date 2. By following these 4 rules, you'll shift the power back into your hands and set the stage for successful and enjoyable dating experience. So go forth, date smart, and most importantly, have fun.
Definitely leave him wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, that leads me to this, because dating, I mean, Rich, you just got remarried. You were dating for a while.
Yeah.
Payton, you're in a relationship. But then, Lord and behold, Payton's friend.
Yeah.
Explain this one.
This is actually pretty crazy, and I'm still trying to wrap my brain around it. So, this girl that I know from high school has been with her man since we were like 15 years old. So I'm 26 now. So this is 11 years that she's been with this guy. They have a couple of kids together. She's always been like, my man, my man, my man. Always. Never questioned it. Tell me why I get on Instagram yesterday and she's in a poly relationship. I was like, girl, what happened? Way to keep us on our toes. Like, I'm here for it. And now I've been kind of like just stalking her Instagram to see like what she's doing. But I'm so curious. And
what is she doing?
Judgment-free zone, girl. Like, you do you. Like, more power to you. But I'm like, I have 2 questions. 1, how do you not get jealous? And 2, like, if you're dating multiple people, how do you not spread yourself so thin to have time for yourself?
Like Neo just announced he has a 4th girlfriend now, and his
baby mama was
quad
not
relationship.
Happy. I saw that. Yeah, exactly. But like, because Neo's baby mom is like, she literally said, this is disgusting, and the fact that you have this on the internet for our kids to see is not okay. I think this situation's like totally different, but I do have so many questions for this girl since I've known since high school, and for Neo. Please let us know.
When you say she's in a poly relationship, exactly what does that mean? Is she one of several women, or does she have several guys?
I think she's one of several women. I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Does she put on her bio that she's a poly?
No, but it's like her first video is like, I'm in a poly relationship, and then it's like,
what's in the video? Her.
So it's this guy in the middle, and then it's her, and then another woman on the right, and the guy's talking about like the benefits of being in a poly relationship.
Okay,
it was insane.
Explain that though. So does that mean? So I thought polyamorous means not just many, but you like men and women, right?
I don't know.
So she could be dating other guys and other women too?
I think so. I don't know. I have so many
She's
questions.
just
There's another word for that. I think there's another word for that.
Polyamorous?
I thought poly was, want a cracker?
Many.
No, I thought poly was, it's like, I guess you can do it. It's up to you, the individual, how you want to define it. But to me, the guy, so they're not married, right? Or are they married?
No, I don't think they're married.
I think that's the way you do it. Like, so Neo's not married either. Right?
He just has 4 girlfriends.
Because that's legal if you get married and you have a bunch. Well, I mean,
a relationship with multiple people is called polyamory. So,
yeah.
Right, but in the case of your friend, she's got a boyfriend and he's got another girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a threesome all the time.
I guess so, John Jay.
But you said they have kids too. So
not together. She has kids with another guy, the guy that she was with since we were 15 years old.
Oh,
that's why I'm so gagged about this, because I'm like, what happened?
Wait, so she's not with that guy?
No, she's not with
I
the
didn't
guy.
get that.
I thought it was that
So
guy,
did
and he
I.
just brought in another girlfriend.
I'm so sorry. No.
So did I.
Boyfriend from high school, no longer in the picture.
Oh.
She has now entered a new poly relationship. Sorry for the confusion, but I'm like, what is going on? Where did the switch up go? What made you leave your baby daddy and your man?
The new guy, maybe he was already in a relationship, but she's the new one in the relationship. So
I
then
have so
she was
many
like,
questions.
maybe she got broken up and she was totally low down on her vibes, and then he took advantage of that.
Maybe. I just have so many questions, and I feel like it would be inappropriate for me to ask her to ask them.
I don't think so. You should actually come on the air.
I don't
Ask the guy to come on the air.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea, because I really am curious. I just want to know where the switch up came from. Like, what
God, the
happened?
It is interesting because, like, on my Instagram, every once in a while, it's like they really want me to start following this person, and she is in a polyamorous relationship, and that's all she posts about. She posts about how she's now pregnant. She's like, I'm having my husband's baby, but she's taking care of him in the meantime, and then posts the guy with the girl in the background, and like they're dancing and like whatever, and that's all she posts about. And I'm like, I've swiped past this person plenty of times Instagram, like don't need to follow, but I am always curious, like you said, Payton, how does that work with like jealousy, or I mean, like even just like the schematics, like are we all sleeping in the same bed? Do you have like a custom sized bed? Because I feel like that could get uncomfortable.
For sure.
You know, like even just little things like that.
The guy's point of view, I got to get, for Valentine's Day, I got my wife a robe. I got to buy 2 robes.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
2 robes.
To get in the same color robe.
Well, and John Jay, you posted something yesterday, which I had just seen right before you posted it, and it's like this guy who is now having a baby with a mom and her daughter,
and they're all happy about it,
and they're apparently like thrilled and having this great life, and you're like, really?
I got that, and I wasn't going to post it, but I already screwed up my algorithm. So I was like, this is probably, now I'm going to get all these poly posts and all these. So the mom and daughter, did you see this? The mom and daughter are both pregnant by this dude. And
they look
at
like
the same time.
They're holding hands and they're talking about how great it is. The daughter's like, I'm so excited to have a baby.
How could that end well?
My mom's having a baby.
Yeah, and they look like
it's the same dad.
They're basically due around the same time too.
Yeah.
Like, did they plan that? Oh my gosh, what?
I don't know.
Good for the guy, but I wouldn't want to have babies with
It's
both
hard
of them.
enough just being in a regular relationship, much less having more people in the relationship.
Because they would be like, what, siblings and cousins? Siblings and aunts
one
and uncles?
one would be an aunt and one would be
So siblings and
the
aunts
nephew
and
or
uncles.
niece.
Gross.
I know.
Yeah, actually, the mom is having a boy, so that would be the uncle, and then the daughter is having a girl, so that would be the niece.
And they're half siblings because they have the same dad. Ah!
Yeah.
What? That's just so insane. And
It's
like,
too much math.
Like I said, no judgment. I just want to know the thought process.
Totally.
I just want to know.
Totally, like curiosity.
Yeah,
Guys. Like,
yeah.
how does that work?
Right.
I know. If you're in a polyamorous relationship, shoot us a text or call us 877-937-1047 or text JJR and tell us all about your relationship to 96893.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.